If you are approaching networking strictly from the standpoint of what can I get out of this conversation or what can I get out of this person, meaning you're being transactional in nature, you are not getting the fullness of the experience and you're honestly selling yourself short. I was attending a networking event maybe a few months ago and I heard a guy say or talk about his networking strategy where he said basically he approaches networking not from the standpoint of what can I get out of it, but more so just about being a curious individual. And it's something that I've adopted more recently, especially as I'm now in this like business building phase of my life. And when I tell you it's taken the pressure off of me to perform in conversations, whereas before I might have approached it and tried to have 17 different questions lined up because, I don't know if you've ever been in those conversations, but you want to sound impressive. You want to sound like, you're making a good impression and all of those things, which is not bad. But I think the psychology behind it is it kind of gives you almost sort of this inferiority complex where you feel like I'm trying to win over this person's approval and or get their cosign. When in reality, if you just approached it from like I want to get to know you on a personal level as a friend or as an acquaintance or an associate. And if at some point in the future there's room for us to do business together, then by all means, like I'm open to that conversation. But really, I think the point of his message and what I've found to be super, super helpful for me now is just getting to know people on a personal level and then allowing the conversation and the relationship to manifest naturally in a way where there's no choice but to do business together at some point.